Afternoon, people. Welcome to part two of Broke Dad, or Broken Dad, whichever way, because they're both applicable. Um, so I should have done this yesterday. Normally, when someone starts podcasting, they do an introduction of themselves and the person and whatnot. I totally missed that, so I'm going to do an introduction today. But first, I just thought I would give some reflection about the part one I done yesterday. It was really helpful for me doing that podcast. I know it was only 3 minutes, but it allowed me to release, and it helped with things. I did get some critical feedback, but I also got some good support from a few friends. What I want to say is I'm not doing this because I want sympathy. Sympathy doesn't, it doesn't bring back my kids. For me, this is a fight. This is fighting for my kids. So I'm going to do this every day, and there's going to be a little bit of information, what's happening, what I'm doing, those kinds of things. So anyway, so let's do the introduction. So, my name's Sean Galloway. I'm a father of three, two of which I don't see, and I haven't seen for almost 3 years. I am going to say the other parent is Darth Vader. So just to keep things anonymous, I don't want anyone getting upset. So that's the oldest children's parent will be referred to as Darth Vader, because I think that's quite fitting. So I'm here in the office, where I am most weekends. So I run a company. I set it up just after was it June 2023. It's been an absolute hard graft. Worked most days, but I've achieved a lot. I mean, some of the things that I've achieved. So I've got a prestigious customer, a big Japanese company in Teesside. In the northeast. They are using our designs. We've established trust. They can trust our designs, the integrity, because that's what we're about, integrity, and that's what I'm about. And I like to say one of my values is integrity, and I don't. To me, is anything that's dishonest is nothing good, basically. So I'm in the office. So I'll just give you a 2 rounds. So I'm at the desk. There's one of our designs. I'm looking at this morning. And then we got one of our. This is called the Beast. This is some workings that me and one of the engineers are looking at. So it's like for lifting 25 tons, proof loaded to 50 tons. This is the workshop, and it's an absolute mess at the moment. As you can see, there's a lot of personal stuff in here, but there is going to be a proof test rig in here. There's some of our designs there. So these This one here was tested up to 14 tons and a high fatigue cycles. We have actually got a proof test rig, which will be coming in here at some point, and I'll be putting either a jib crane in here or a gantry airframe. But this is part of the rig. So you've got like a 30-ton hydraulic cylinder. So what the rig does is test our design. So there's one of our designs. So we're just doing some, refinement of the design there. So obviously it's been used, but these pads, we're just improving those. So I've got a lot of plans for this workshop. At the moment, I've got an office for, it's comfortable for two, but at some point I'm going to put a gantry across, and there's room for another office up the top. So yeah, I was really lucky to get the workshop. Let's just give you a few from outside. So there you go. There's G lifting above the door, and you see it. That's the office, and that there, believe it, that's my home. So yes, I do live in a camper van. The reason being is because I'm fully invested in the business. So I've made the choice of roughing it out. Being able to invest in the company, get the company going. I've provided work for 5 people. Most of that is contractors that I've brought in. I did try to create an apprentice position last year. It didn't quite work out, but I'm certainly looking at this year, getting a permanent, potentially apprentice or a junior engineer, design engineer. So some of the achievements. So we actually got ISO 9001 certification. So that is basically quality management systems. Small company, absolutely loads of work and money invested into it to get it, because it means that we can do business with big companies, because that's what they ask for. We're currently trying to work towards other accreditation, so like cyber security essentials and lots of other good stuff. So yeah, that's my introduction. If anyone has any questions around, just stick them in the comments. Anyone interested in learning more about GE lifting, let me know. But I will be doing part 3 tomorrow. All right, see you later, guys. Bye.